Why are you whining, dog? You're sitting up here in my chair. You've taken up 80% of it. Still not good enough for you. Just never enough, Ziggy. Never enough. What up? What up? I was live. I've been live. I went live earlier this morning. Today, after lunch and shit, I felt crappy. Like I just like I ate. We ate lunch, and then the next thing I know, I'm like I took a nap, laid down on the beanbag next to Crystal, and just nap time. Why are you whining so bad, dog? Ziggy is sitting behind me. Oh, sorry, sorry. Dusty brains. Sorry. Yeah, Ziggy is behind me, just whining though, and sitting in the behind me, taking up like 98% of my chair, whining, whine. And he has had me and Crystal home all day, and he has been out all day except for a little bit this morning. We had him in his kennel for so Crystal could get started doing her work. And Ziggy has been out all day and hanging out with us all day, and it's just not good enough. It's not good enough for him. So how's it going, Mika? You're drawing something? What you drawing? What you got? Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Yesterday I did. That's what I did yesterday. And then I painted this morning. I gotta seal it still. Dude, I hate her. I know. I'm still gonna say I hate her. But I had enough people requesting the character. I felt I needed to draw her again. And just because I hate her, I wanted to show that, it doesn't really mean I don't paint the character or do the character justice. It's just character sucks. I had a friend of mine on Facebook commented on the post this morning or today to tell me it's like he's like I feel like I'm the only person that hates Shinobu. It's like nope. Will say yesterday's live was probably one of my more favorite lives I've had in a while though. The first part of it anyway was it was just a weird good experience. It's Vasiago. F or Vassago. Vasiago. Oh, nothing. Just yesterday was a good live. This is Vasiago from Hell of a Boss. Uh, and then while I was painting Shinobu, I had somebody pop in and was like, "Hey, man, I paint my eyes like you paint, or I start art the way you do by uh, starting with the eyes and stuff like that." And that just made the whole day better. I don't know why, but like hearing that, hey, man, you do it like I do it, because I always feel like I'm the weird one in how I do my art. So, especially since, I start with the eyes every time. Ziggy, if you don't stop, you're gonna have to go away. You have zero reason to be whining there, sitting there in my chair, taking up my space. Stupid dog, man. You gonna keep whining? Because there's zero reason for you to whine. Here, I'm gonna show you. This is him. He is taking up all of my spot. This is all of my chair, and he is still sitting there whining behind me. What's that? Oh, look at these new cards, Mika. You'll like them. Good. It's one of those things, man. If it works, it works. It's just harder for people's brains to kind of process that it does work. I mean, like I said, it's just one of those things. It's a process. You got to figure it out. But for me, that's just the best way my brain has ever worked. Sure, I won't be able to see it until after I sign off, unfortunately. So there's Kratos, Pennywise, and then Coco Shibu in the KWA that I painted. And then the front of the card's kind of cool. Like that gives you scan that goes to the website and everything. So Crystal designed those, and hell yeah, they look good. Actually, if you do send them, I might be able to look at it through uh, here. Hold on. Yeah, you can go ahead and send it if you want to. You can go on. You can go on now. Sorry, that was Ziggy again. I had to he decided he didn't want to sit up here anymore. Or act right up here, so he can't be up here anymore right now. It is stupidly hot outside too today, by the way. Might be why I'm not feeling as great. It's like ugh, 103, I think it was. It's like 40 degrees Celsius or something like that. So nice. I like that. I like that a lot. So far, that's really, really good. Um, yeah, we've got the AC going and everything, but even with the AC today, it's like as soon as you walk outside, it doesn't matter. It's just that nasty out. But yeah, I like your V or your V or Vi, whatever her name is. Yours is really good so far. The character is really good. I know exactly who it was, so I've got a reference for her that somebody sent me, and that I need to work on at some point. But I can't use the one that they gave me for the reference because it's weird. It's too dark and grimy looking, and I know that sounds weird, but it's just like it's very very dark and grimy. Yeah, absolutely. Send the reference, please. Oh yeah, nice. I like your version better so far. I like your version a lot better so far. It is a great. Hello, how are you doing? No, yours are right, more right. So that's an AI generated image that you're using as a reference, and I'm not. Don't. That's not a problem. I'm not saying anything against it, but the colors and stuff like that. I don't think a person even did that digitally. So yours have better features overall. So I like it. It's really good. Hello, Asmas. I'm saying that wrong. So, but yeah, so far yours is really good. Keep that up. Fuck yeah, dude. Yes, absolutely. I don't have a problem with that. I don't see any issues with that kind of stuff as much. You know, because unfortunately, there's so much AI garbage out there as is. It's hard to not find AI referencings. At this point anyway. So, but no, I like yours better so far. It's really nice. And again, unfortunately, now it's so hard that for finding anything that's not somebody out there putting out AI garbage, and then people be like, "Oh my God, you're so good at what you do," and they're like, "Oh, I didn't do anything. I just did print." And then you got people out there actually doing work that can't get any kind of thing. So fuck yeah, use their garbage AI and make it real. What up, K Gamer? Thank you. Right now I'm having a little bit of trouble with her face, but it's always the part of the problem anyway. So I'm not liking this as much right this second. So there we go. That's better now. Oh, so we'll be doing another, like I said, we're going to be doing another one of those sketch requests. That was so much fun, by the way. So if you guys like that, please let me know for sure, and we'll do it again. Oh, and Mika, I saw where you sent me the screenshot, and I, I I have no idea what happened on that one because it only showed up uh hers first and then yours second. So I was we weren't trying to like be like nope, not doing yours, Mika. But it literally popped up that one and then yours came up right afterwards. So I did have a lot of fun doing that. Um, Although I am not good at 5 minute sketches. I'm not bad at them either, but that was nerve wracking. What up, Cosmic? Yeah, panic for 5 minutes. It was. Actually, yeah. Well, that makes kind of sense. Um, that makes kind of sense. I'll agree with that. I felt similar uh things where you're like, fuck this painting. I hate everything about it. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna burn this painting. I'm gonna set it on fire. And then all of a sudden you're like halfway through the painting and you're like, or you're sitting there partly through the painting and you're like, wait a minute, that wasn't this isn't bad. Wait, all right, yeah. What was I thinking? I'm over here panicking and shit, and there ain't no reason to be. I've burned a bunch of drawings on there. Let me look real quick. I've burned a bunch of paintings in the past. I say a bunch, but not like no more than like 20 over the years. Um, I'll have to look for it, Cosmic. I can't find it right this second. Yeah, I don't like the side of her head right here. I can't get this right. Hold on. 1 second. All right, there we go. Thank you, Cosmic. I appreciate that. Does anybody remember what the Triforce of Power? Which one is knowledge? What up, guys? Oh no, it's so nice. It is so nice to set your painting on fire. Like when you really fuck one up. Yeah. Wisdom. Okay, that's the one I needed. But believe me, I'm not saying burn all of your paintings or anything, but like every now and then sacrifice one to the gods, man. I've I've done it a bunch of times. I haven't set anything on fire in a while. I've just thrown them away lately. A couple canvases here and there. They go in the trash. I've saved one or two thinking I'm gonna actually fix them here and there, and then usually I do not. But then there's been lately more lately than not. If I mess up on something real bad, I erase as much as I can, and then I flip the canvas like this, and then I start over, and then I just paint my mistakes away. Um, a lot of the times, so. Oh, okay. power.
Get off this laptop. And this one.
Are you posting these on Instagram too, Mika? I don't go on Instagram very often unless I get a text or a message or whatever, so I don't ever see stuff, but it's like somebody asked me the other day about something on Facebook. My mom asked me about my nephew on Facebook. She's like, "Do you see where he got engaged?" And I was like, "No." Oh, well, yeah, he got engaged the other day. I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And all because like I don't mean to sound like the asshole in that one, but do you call up your other kids and stuff and go, "Hey man, did you see Keith painted this new painting?" No. So, all right. Mika says hello. Yeah, that's true, but I mean, it's a way to put stuff out at least. Oh, here's a question for you guys. What is a shirt design, or what is some art that you want to see of mine? I've already done. Do you want to see us get on shirts and merchandise next? Like, what would be a direction you guys are going to say? You guys should totally put this one or this one on a shirt. What up, Pink? How you doing? As soon as Facebook loads, I will look at it, Mika. All of a sudden, it's not one to. Have you sent it? No, there it is. Okay. What is going on? Nice reference, too, again. Can I make one suggestion real quick? I'm doing great today. Well, pretty great. This morning I felt good, and then I got painting, and then afterwards I was like, bleh, feeling crap, but I don't know. I feel fine now. Just about middle of the day, my stomach was like, you just go to sleep, you nappy nap time. On the right eye, on the I one suggestion. on the right eye. Yours is kind of like, kind of like, wait, come on, eight. It's kind of like this, and on the reference, I don't know. I think where you're curved down on the right eye, I think it just needs to come a little higher and then down next. So that's all. That's the only thing that I that's like sticking out of my head that it is off on that one. But I like it. I like it a lot. The right eye just a little different, but than your reference, and it's throwing me off just a little. So yeah, let me do this real quick. So I the eye here, it's more straight down angled and then comes out a little further. And then yours, hold on, sorry. Why is my Yeah, and on yours it's more of an angle down or it doesn't come out enough right here on that spot. Like the eye shape is perfect. It's just I think where it comes out to here, it should come out to like where you almost where the line was where you had it is what I think where you had it more or more right. I don't know. Yeah, I think you had it more right on the where the erase line is, stuff that I can see a little bit. But it looks awesome. Other than like I said, like that's my little nitpick. But yeah, that's the only thing I see that is a little wonky. Right now I like the V better or Vi. Your Vi is better. Nothing wrong with Jinx either, but I think you kicked a little bit more ass on the on Vi. I think it's a little bit more ass kicking look on it. They're both really really good though. And like I said, the only thing I see on that Jinx is that one little eye. It looks the one eye looks a little off and smaller. The V looks really good. Even like you said your features or proportions are a little weird, but yours are better than what the reference photos was. The reference photos seem too exaggerated out, like face length. What up, silly? uh, That's possible, Cosmic. What up, Haru? How you doing? I used to be friends with a lot more people in real life, and then I moved to Vegas, and I'm not friends with a lot of people in real life anymore, and that's fine. Vegas is very a weird place to make friends, though. You know, I had a friend in high school. She used to yell at me when we have to do like stupid worksheets where we had to color in stuff, and I wouldn't color it in. I would not color in the lines. This is like 10th, 12th grade. This isn't like I'm a elementary school student or whatever. And could and didn't and just doesn't have the dexterity to do that kind of thing. It wasn't like that. I just chose to not color it in real well because why am I coloring in sheets of something? And she used to complain about me doing that all the time. She's like, I just can't believe this. This blah 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 blah. And then now I'm thinking about it. Here I am, years later, an artist, and I still don't color in the lines. I make my own lines after I finish coloring. Take that. You did really good. Don't quit. Yep, Cosmic's here. And you are like way too young to be trying to have an existential crisis. Oh, I don't know what happened earlier, Crystal. But when I walked Ziggy, so one of the boy or the girl upstairs was not a happy camper when I was outside. Me too, man. I'm glad that you're arting. I'm glad that you're doing that. It makes a difference in your life, in my opinion. I'm not saying art is the cure all, fix all for everything, but something creative, some kind of outlet where you can make or do, write songs, write a book, play guitar, play a musical instrument, sing as loud as you can. Any of that stuff. Um, Thank you, Pencil Bender. And that would be a good reason not to cry, for sure. Runny mascara is not all that great. You just started what? I just started from Monday. What do you mean you just started from Monday? Oh, Blender. Sorry. That's the reference. But what did you just start Monday? Or what are you talking about? You just started something Monday. Oh, nice. Nice work too, by the way. Color pencils, Prismacolor, or just what kind of color pencil work do you or what kind of color pencils do you use? It's a pain in the ass. Good work, man. Yeah. I seen your Jesse. I saw your Goku and stuff. What do you use color pencils wise? Like what brand? Nice. Not heard of those. You do really well on the blending of that shit because, like, I know blending color pencils is not a good. It's not fun. That's just that's hard. How long have you been doing that kind of style artwork with the color pencils work and stuff? I don't know what Cosmic's doing. I don't ever know what Cosmic's doing. I stopped trying to figure out what Cosmic was doing. Never really tried to figure out what Cosmic was doing either, though. So that's besides the point. I have a hard enough time figuring out what Keith is doing from day to day. So yeah, that's nice. Well, great work. I've been doing art since 2014. I mean, done art my whole life, but I really got serious into doing it in 2014. It was spray paint back then was my medium. Yeah, back then I was a spray paint straight up spray paint artist. TikTok sucks with my art. Every time I've tried to use TikTok, that I can imagine. Your brother probably is an alien. No, TikTok, every time I try to use TikTok for my art, it never has helped out. It's always I've had TikTok for a bunch of years and could never get any traction with it. It's the same way with Facebook. I've had Facebook since 2014, and I had more subscriber followers on here in a year than I did in the entire time on Facebook. So TikTok has never been successfully good for me in any capacity. I post on TikTok and stuff, but like I posted my Shinobu I painted yesterday on there, and she's got quite a bit of likes. Oh, much better. Yeah, much better on here than on YouTube than on TikTok. On TikTok, I can't get shit going. Every time I've tried, it failed out. Or to like really get it going and building it up, it kind of failed out. So I really have stopped messing with TikTok as much. I post on there, um, but I don't. It doesn't. It's not for me. That I can totally understand. People there have less intent on caring about somebody doing an art project or art process unless you're some kind of specific person. And then the flip side of that comes down to, in my opinion, with TikTok comes you have all of these younger people, and not younger people as in general, but you have a bunch of younger people that don't understand the time and effort that it goes into doing something. And because they don't understand how much effort you put into it, they get, they're like, oh, well, that's just sucks. And then, yeah, so I understand. I think the biggest problem with like some social media stuff always comes down to you've got a bunch of people with no drive, and they're the ones that end up pushing people out of having the drive to try and put themselves out there. You get bittery asshole people on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and they're the ones that push people out of continuing the work. What up, Asher? All right, get some sleep. Hope you come back and check out some more art. You're great. You've got great stuff. This looks too dark. I think I'm gonna. This might be a painting that we burned today. I don't know. We were just talking about it. I might have to burn this one. These two are. Ooh, dinner. Anything good? All right, do you have something good? We gotta have dinner here in a little bit. We had a McDonald's for lunch, and it was not that great. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't, you know. I'm keeping that one separate because I use both sides of this one. So one each. One each. Dos. Oh. We have chicken thawing, so we're gonna cook it here in a little bit. I agree. Yeah, I gotta cook here in a little bit, but still waiting for uh, the chicken to thaw. I bet you if I put it outside, it'd cook on the ground. Chicken. I don't know. All I know is chicken. That's as far as I've gotten in that plan on what's for dinner is chicken. I know that's not the greatest, but that's what I got so far. That's not gonna work. Probably put it in the air fryer and cook it up real quick that way. We tend to like that a lot. It's usually really good that way. Yeah, chicken of some kind. So I'm not trying to be like unhelpful, but really, it's just gonna be seasoned, baked, and then probably have rice or something with it. Well, that didn't do at all what I wanted it to do. I like fish and I like seafood. Yes and yes. I am a huge fan of seafood. I like seafood. Big fan of crab legs too. Crab legs are probably my favorite out of like if I'm gonna eat seafood, I want crab legs. I also like shrimp and lobster and all that stuff. I mean, although I will say, when I was a kid, my brother and sister did have me convinced that it was lobster and all that stuff were bugs. And I know they are like a type of bug in the ocean and all that kind of stuff. Like, but like that it was like trying to eat like if you ate a lobster or a shrimp or something, it was like eating a cricket. And that was I don't remember why they did that to me, other than the fact that they're older than me and they could get away with shit.
Well, they are like,
I knew that they are like they're underwater bugs. I get that, but they were trying to tell me that they were like a giant ass cricket walking around somewhere.
that's just not nice.
Yeah, no, that was what my brother and sister tried to do. Is like tell me that that shit was like a giant cricket, and if I wasn't careful, they'd eat me or some shit. But then again, older siblings. Yes, Mika. I lived in Alabama. I tried okra. I tried okra fried and breaded, and yeah, believe me, okra is like a staple food of the South. I don't care for it, but people do. Okra can get fucked up. You can fuck up okra real quick, unfortunately. Like, real quick. Oh, nice. Yeah, okra is a big big Southern food cook thing, and people are real happy about their okra sometimes when they probably shouldn't be. Because, like I said, you can mess it up real bad, or at least I've had it real. It's been messed up real bad. So, um, I love veggies. I like Brussels sprouts and broccoli and green beans and carrots and corn is eat yes or no. I could give a shit less if I ever eat corn or not eat corn, if that makes sense. And that's a whole because wholly because like yes it's good, yes it is or whatever, but sometimes it's like meh. Although we had some smoked corn the other day over at my brother's house that was really good. Or he put it in the smoker and like grilled it. I've had grilled corn before, but that was different. Um, I don't like pinto beans or any of those kind of beans. Like if it's not green beans, I don't like it. Um, I am a big fan of green beans. Like I don't like peas because they are mushy and texture wise. I'm not a fan of them. But in fact, I just never have like those. What up, Taylor? How you doing? Mustafa Akkad. What are we watching? What'd you put it on?
Halloween 3.
Oh God.
Because he's gonna be at fucking that monster.
Well, peas are okay. Don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I hate them, but I would rather not eat them. I mean, I would just rather not. I would just rather not. My favorite is like green beans. Honestly, is just my favorite vegetable. Um, out of weird shit vegetables that I eat. What is the song for the music for this one?
Happy
Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween. Yeah, that one.
It's time. It's time.
Yep.
In front of your children, in front of your television sets.
It's still amazing to me that he had this like pretty decent career for a minute, and then he just dropped off the face of the planet. Tom Atkins.
Oh yeah. He was in everything for a minute. Even Albert Finney.
Peas are okay. I just think they're mushy. Well, Mika is not a fan of what can tell you. Do you like elves? I mean, I don't know if I depends on the elf. Thank you, Taylor. There's some good Indian places around here that Crystal's had and that we went to.
You haven't been to the best one yet.
But I have not been to the best one yet. So I need at some point. Crystal's gonna fix it.
We should have done that for lunch today.
We would have had to leave the house.
That's true. Okay. You've got to stop.
You heard me tell Crystal we would have had to leave the house, and that would have been like thing. They're doing construction today at the apartment, and that just means that
Go.
they're doing like stuff on what's the word I'm looking for? Our parking lot, and the problem with that is if we move, somebody will steal our parking space, and yeah. That's a good question. All right, new one. Ha ha. Ha ha. So, ha ha. We've been watching Xena, Princess Warrior all day. Have you guys watched? Any of you guys watch Xena? Do you like Xena? If you don't like Xena, why? Crystal says you're wrong. I'm not gonna go that far, but you're wrong.
God, I'm moving over. I'm not my friend right now.
Oh, there's a place here. Mika, here you go. I have a question for you. You're gonna go hunting? You got some camo? Blending in with the woods and stuff?
Aren't they still
Halloween,
Halloween?
Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Yeah, my fair lady. That's what that kind of reminds me of too.
That's what it's based off of. They just want to
Yeah, but I'm hearing Ash say it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm hearing Ash say, you know, London bridges falling down, my fair lady. Yeah, when he's fighting all the little,
Yep. Baby ashes.
the little ashes. Oh yeah, so I ask again. I asked earlier, but nobody answered. So I'm gonna ask you again. What art of mine do you want to see us do a shirt of or have on merchandise stuff next? Pasca and Guana. And then I also use Grabby now a little bit. Guana is the brand name for these. They're like Pasca like, and then Pascas, and then I also have this Grabby brand. Sorry, I can't get my fucking camera to focus. Grabby. So. All right, Steve. What do you mean animals? I do not like this. I do not like that, but there's Faye. And Kratos. Oh, animal shirt. I don't have many animal stuff. Much animal stuff, but yeah, Faye or LaFay and Kratos. And years ago I did Kratos and boy. Boy. Just the AI garbage that I've seen for Kratos stuff is the only like fuck that kind of art wise stuff I've seen. But for the most part, yeah, a lot of really good Kratos art out there. Christopher Judd, the guy in the mocap suit and the voice actor, is going to be here in Las Vegas like next week or a week after. And I wish I could go and see it or meet him, but got to save money up for the next convention that we're actually selling at. So, but yeah, man, it would be awesome to go meet. I need to meet Christopher Judd because of Stargate. I like Christopher Judd from Stargate, but because I am a huge Stargate fan. I like Stargate better than Star Trek and Star Wars. So, what are you talking about, zombie? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, that makes sense. But for the most part, yeah, I haven't really seen any. I should have. Yeah. Sorry. My brain just didn't work when I was asking you that question. But yeah, not really. I can't think of much I've seen like where they've done bad or somebody's done like really shitty art for Kratos. Like I said, I don't like the Fae that I just did, but that's I don't like it. Okay. Okay, random thing. I hate knowing. That makes sense, yeah. Did she just stare at you like a deer in headlights when you were telling her all about Demon Slayer? Or was she like wanting to know, interested? Because I know I've told people things about anime, video games, and other stuff that they did not want to know. I found that out well afterwards that I was like just rambling on, telling them. Oh, yeah, Mika, sorry. Brain just remembered. So we have an Indian place out here, and you're looking at like $100 to $200 a person to eat there. Um, and we were reading like what the menu had on it, and somebody from India was like, "I've eaten Indian food my whole life, and what they have on their menu is not like actual Indian food. It's like white people bougie Indian food and stuff." So, but yeah, one of Crystal's coworkers just went there the other day, and it's literally like $100 and something a person, just like base meal. I've been asked that same question multiple times in my life. Like, how the fuck do you remember all that stuff? Like, I don't know. How do you remember song lyrics? How do you guys remember a lot of that different stuff? It's just what your brain chooses to compartmentalize more so than. Yeah, $100 and something a plate or a meal. Um. Oh no, Broly, Pumpkin Girl, Cyberpunk. Okay, yeah, I like those. Those are good choices too. The Indian place that I was talking about though here, it's at some like I can't remember what casino it's at, but it's like one of those. It's a higher end casino out here too, so everything you eat there is going to be stupidly expensive. That place has a Michelin star, if that makes it any better, but I don't give a shit necessarily if you have a Michelin star. Or at least I don't have money to eat at a place that has a Michelin star. Hell's Kitchen is pretty expensive too. Out here, Crystal and I went out to Gordon Ramsay's steak out here, and we spent quite a bit of money when we went out there. But it was actually not as bad as what you could think it would be for being like, oh yeah, well you went to Gordon Ramsay's place. The problem with like um, Hell's Kitchen is it's all tourist. It's all touristy. So if like when we went to or when we decided to go to Gordon Ramsay's steak, it was a better option than us going to Hell's Kitchen, and we got the beef Wellington, and it lived up to the hype. I don't know if the Hell's Kitchen version might have lived up to the hype or not. But yeah, no, Hell's Kitchen out here, it's pricey, but you can actually like afford to do it. It's more you go out there for a big celebration type dinner than you go out there
On a Tuesday.
on a Tuesday. Yeah. Unless you're out here in Las Vegas and you're out here on Tuesday and that's when you can go to eat there. But for like us, it would be, hey, we're gonna go do a celebration dinner type thing there. But there's like people that go to that Indian place that's expensive because it is a Tuesday, and I'm like, I don't know how you guys afford that shit. We've got a couple buffet type Indian places out here, like all you can eat Indian um, lunch buffet. We went to one, and I didn't care for it when we went, but it wasn't bad. I just didn't care for it as much. But again, then it goes with the whole. Uh, it's a buffet, and you're always hit or miss with like if it's going to be a good buffet or if it's going to be a bad type buffet. And that was more of a bad type buffet. Not really bad, but just not. Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I had to take somebody from out of town there. I wouldn't. Geometry Dash, but if I die, I cease to exist. What is Geometry Dash? I mean, I'd fail that because I sucked at geometry, but I was good at all other math that I ever tried, but or did in school and stuff. But geometry never made any sense to me. Like, what the fuck do you mean that this triangle, this, and this, whatever? What up, Jay? Um, okay, parkour game. That's kind of cool. Oh, kind of like Temple Run or Subway Surfers or whatever. Okay. And I like how you try to use Jesus bullshit to like mix in your 6-7 crap. By the way, that was almost smooth. See, I don't mind that 6-7. Yes. Give me a second to give you. I'll give you some Ziggy taxes because I gotta walk him here in a minute anyway. He's pacing at the door. See that 6-7, totally acceptable every time. That 6-7 is totally acceptable. Every fucking time. Every time. If you want to give me that 6-7 sticker, every time, yeah, I will take it. Yeah, the whole unk thing is like whatever too. I've been called unk before by somebody else a while back. It was like last year though when that happened, when the whole unk thing happened. And then somebody's like, "Man, he ain't nobody uncle," and or well, I don't know what the fuck happened. It was a weird day. I mean, I am somebody's uncle, but I'm not an unk. And that shit's mean, rude half the time anyway. Isn't that like a mean comment for real? Like calling somebody unk is like a weird, fucked up way of calling somebody old. Halloween, Halloween. Well, thank you. Yeah, because the whole slang is stupid. Like, just gonna throw it out there. Like, Zombie gave me 6'7", and that's his 6'7" is the only acceptable 6'7" in the chat. Any other 6'7s will be deleted. And I'm kind of funny that guy tried to mix in God and religion with 6'7". That was a new one, but whatever. Well, thank you, Sans. I'm glad. I'm glad it does. I was a little worried about this one, so it's kind of bothering me about halfway through it. So. All right. One off. Oh, wrong direction. Good catch. Yes. Good catch, and thank you. I will finish that, and I will do that in a second. I did mean to do it. I just didn't. Hey, one off is better than, one isn't bad. I mean, I think Letizia so far has been like the most spot on, just like, bam, that's the answer. Fucking, like she was counting that shit. So, but what about this one? How many on that one? Today's work, by the way.
I'll be done shortly. It took forever. I was trying to get this stuff done and it was giving me wrong information. It took me like an hour to get it right, so I've got to just get all the rest of this set.
Get it,
saved
get it.
and-
Fix your, damn it!
What? What happened?
They got it? It was 11 markers. They won. I asked how many for Vasiago, and they're like 11. I was like, okay, shit, yeah. You nailed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, before you sob yourself to sleep, there's Ziggy Tax. So, yeah, we're taking him outside real quick because he's a needy dog. Oh, he's already got his leash in his mouth and everything. Ready to go. Yeah, so don't sob yourself to sleep yet. Ugh. Yeah, you don't need to watch him pee. So, God, it's hot. This is miserable here today. There we go. And then now the games begin. Prepare to get dizzy, folks. You hear that? It's always blue. We don't have many clouds. It was 103 today, but we don't have humidity here, so that's the difference. Yeah, so here, our sun and clouds over that way. Yeah. Yeah, it was 105 today, I think it was. 103, something like that. I think tomorrow's 106 is supposed to be. But I would much rather deal with the 106 here than your humidity at 90 in Florida. Yeah, you guys got all that humidity and shit. I lived in Alabama for 30 years, zombie, and I'll tell you what, I hate humidity. So it's much nicer not to have the humidity here. Yes, he's very vocal. This is the most he talks. You want to see him sit? You're not in trouble, butthead. He's not letting me do it today. Or no. This is this dog's favorite pastime, man. And then you drop it and he drops it. So anyway, on that note, guys, I gotta go seal the 2 paintings for today. That is 10 I don't know, 107, 106 left. Well, before we go, I'll show you what I did today, Luna. Okay, before I go. But hello, Luna. How's it been? Come on, Ziggy. He was out there being very, very vocal. So, come on. All right. Yeah, let me show you what I did today. I did 2 paintings today. So, oh, must be end of the year. So, thanks to Vox, I did this one. And then I did Zelda today because I felt like Zelda after I did Link earlier this week. So, I need to do that. I need to get a picture of everything I've done this week together for once. Because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, today. So we did 6 paintings this week. Yay! Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. I still hate her, but I need a poster video. Wednesday, Thursday, and then Fridays. So. Redrawing of Luna from Has Been. Oh, dude, this on a black shirt would be badass. For real. The thing I think I like about this is this looks like some... I don't know what that looks like that I did and I captured it, but I'm really happy with it, so... But yeah, then you got the Kratos and Faye piece. These two go together, sort of. So, yeah. But Luna, so Luna or Lucy? Are you talking about Has Been from Hell of a Boss? Yeah, are we talking about Luna from Hell of a Boss? I've done her before. I need to paint her again. I think I gave away my Luna.
You did?
I did. I gave away my Luna. I gave away my Luna and at Level Up to a girl who was dressed up like Luna. Yeah, I actually have a Luna that I'm going to do at some point with Husker. I'm going to do a Luna and a Husker at some point. Oh, I loved Luna too, but I gave her away because she was we had a cosplayer come up to us at Level Up, and she was in full Luna gear, and I gave her my Luna because she came up and was like, I follow you on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and all of the places, so I will gladly redraw Luna. I haven't been doing Hell of a Boss or Has Been stuff lately just because of the fact that it was kind of every time I painted them, it was a Has Been weird show in my chat rooms and stuff. So, but Luna with Husker growling at each other is the suggestion that I want to do. So, is it cool? The floor cool? I know how that goes. So. But anyway, guys, on that note, we're going to sign out, and that's awesome. I'm a big Husker fan because I love Keith David's voice. And then Alana, I haven't seen her in a while, but she made the suggestion to do Luna and Husker growling at each other. So at some point in time, I'm going to do that. I just haven't done it yet. I've got to find some references of like one or the other growling, both of them growling, so I can work it together. So, but Anyway, on that note, guys, I will see you guys later, and we're done for the day. So today was a successful day. 2 paintings, 31 markers, 2 5x7s, and yeah. And thanks to Vox for that one. I can't wait for him to actually tell me if he liked it or not. So, but yeah. All right, guys. Bye.